Hey everyone, Michael O'Brien here, and today we're going to talk about how to watch a magic performance as a magician. Hello my friends, welcome back to another episode of Advice for Magicians, where my goal is to make you guys the best possible entertainers you can be. Or I guess in this case, the most awesome spectators that you guys can be. And what I'm talking about is you're a magician, you're sat at a table, you're in a restaurant, and a magician comes to your table and they introduce themselves, they're a magician, and they do some tricks. How do you behave? This is something that I've wanted to talk about for a little while now. And I just saw Craig Petty posted his thoughts on this because he had some kind of weird interaction happen with him as a magician performing at a gig. If you guys want to go check out his story, it's one of his latest magic rants. Yes, the rants are back on his channel. Kind of. A little bit different. But I know a lot of you guys enjoyed those. So if you guys want to go check that video out that I'm talking about, I'll leave a link to it in the description below. But what I'm talking about here is how are you supposed to act when there's another magician involved, right? What's the kind of etiquette here? Number one, you don't tell them that you're a magician, okay? Just enjoy yourself. Be a layman for once, right? Be a spectator. Don't feel like you have to know how everything is done. Even if you do know how it's done, you don't have to tell the magician that you are a magician. You know how the trick is done. Don't compliment their moves. So for example, don't be like, oh man, that double lift was fire, yo. Like, don't say stuff like that. Just be a normal person, right? Just watch the show, enjoy it. React. Now, I'm not saying to fake react, like over the top, oh my God, right? But, you know, react to it. Just have fun with it. Try to forget how the tricks are done and just enjoy yourself. Have a good time, right? So that's number one. Number two, don't heckle them. Don't call out their moves. Don't be like, oh yeah, well, what's in the other hand there, magic boy? Because you know that they just did a retention vanish, right? So don't be like, well, let me see the other hand. You're a magician. They're not trying to fool you. They're trying to entertain the group, right? So same kind of situation. Do your best to just, like I said, just be involved. Have a good time. Have fun with it. Don't heckle. Don't call out their stuff. Don't compliment their moves in a way that it's clearly obvious to the rest of the group that you know what he did, because at that point, you're not really complimenting him. You're just kind of boasting and bragging to your friends, right? So watch the magician, have a good time, enjoy the performance. And if you do want to tell them that you're a magician and you do want to talk about the things that they did, maybe they did something really cool and you're like, oh my God, that was so cool. Like, I want to kind of learn more about that, or et cetera, or I want to nerd out, geek out with this guy about stuff. That's fine, but there's a time and a place for it. Not at the table, not while they're performing. Maybe at the end of the night before they leave, you can just shake their hand, thank them so much for the magic, say you absolutely loved it. Maybe then at that moment you can be like, yeah, I'm a magician too, and I just have to say, like, what you did was so cool and this and that. I'd love to chat with you about this. Maybe if you're part of a local magic club or something, maybe we can connect, we can session, we get a jam thing going. I don't know, right? Whatever your reason for wanting to let them know that you're a magician, there's a time and a place for that. So just be mindful of that. Just put yourself in their shoes and just imagine yourself walking up to a table and doing magic. Would you want someone at the table calling out your moves, making it about them, heckling you, trying to start a conversation with you about how they're a magician and they've been doing magic for X amount of years, and do you know this guy and this guy and this guy, and oh, who's your favorite magician, and blah, 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 and you're like in the middle of a trick trying to perform, right? So just think about those things and just be a great spectator. Thank you so much for watching. Before you guys go, just a couple of quick announcements. If you enjoy these Advice for Magician style videos, I highly encourage you to click the subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you don't miss out anytime I upload a new video. You can also support the channel for just $1 a month by clicking the join button and becoming a Mob Squad member. Members will get access to a bunch of really cool stuff. You got tutorials, early access to uploads so you don't have to wait for the premieres to come out, discounts at O'Brien Magic Shop, and I will even shout you guys out right here on the channel. So I'd like to welcome just a couple of our newest members. Ladies and gentlemen, please say hello to Rich Gerber, Jorn and Dan Schworn. Thank you guys so much for joining. It's because of you and all of my supporters that I really am able to keep this channel going. Thank you guys so much, and I'll see you with another Advice for Magicians video. Take care.